if I lift my shirt up, you can see it.
Okay.
But,
so did you want him to see that you were armed? Did you tell him you were armed?
I don't think so. No.
You can't detain me for what?
Yes, I can.
For what?
I don't know you.
Detaining me for what crime?
Because you don't want to listen.
You're not my mom.
Because I'm coming
You're not my
here
dad.
for a...
Look at you. You're furious. What did I do?
You did not listen.
You're not my boss.
Right now, all I need you to do is keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm not going to do it. Arrest me for you to detain me.
Can you shut your mouth so I can explain it to you?
Are you in charge of this lady?
Welcome back to the LackLuster channel. A couple months ago, I posted a story about a viewer named Ryan from Palm Beach Gardens. He was swimming laps and was asked by a woman who arrived later that he swim the other length of the pool. Ryan refused and the two collided, causing a verbal dispute. The woman called her husband, and instead of removing themselves from the situation, the two continued to advance on Ryan until the man brandished his firearm, causing both parties to call 911. That full story is linked here, as well as in the description and pinned comment. If you haven't seen that publication yet, I highly recommend you start there to catch up and to see the aftermath and the department's complete fail. Otherwise, after Ryan's called to 911, the first officer on scene checks in with him and goes inside to find the suspect. Ryan waits outside, and shortly after, Officer Bethany Guerrero arrives on scene. As she pulls in, the first officer informs her of his presence.
33, I'm making contact on the other side of the pool, just let me know.
She acknowledges the hail as she exits next to another officer pulling in and approaches Ryan, dressed in nothing but a bathing suit.
Come in, how you doing? Keep your hands out your pockets for me.
I'm not the one with the gun.
Sir, keep your hands out of your pockets. Put the phone
I
down.
haven't done a crime. Don't talk to me like that.
Listen to me. I don't know you.
Listen,
you can put that
I don't
down.
know you. You're the one with the gun.
Get down on the ground now. Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground.
What the?
I told you not to reach for anything.
I haven't committed a crime. You don't have any.
Hands out to your
I
side
haven't committed a crime.
Now you can put your hands behind your back.
You can't detain me for what?
Yes, I can.
For what?
I don't know you.
I don't know you. You're the ones with guns. Yeah, you're arresting me for nothing.
I'm detaining you right now.
That's fine. You're detaining me for what crime?
Because you don't want to listen.
That's not a crime. Are your body cams on?
Yes, they sure
Good.
are.
Good. I called you guys for help because this guy's brandishing a gun at me.
Sit up. Sit down. I didn't say get up. I said sit down.
Who the f is this? Where's your supervisor?
I'm getting one.
See how she's talking to me? I haven't done anything.
You don't
Why am
want
I
to
in
listen.
handcuffs? I don't care. You're not my mom.
Because I'm
You're not
coming
my
here
dad.
for a gun.
That's fine. I don't have a gun. I haven't committed a crime.
And when I told you to keep your hands out of your pockets,
You're not
you did it.
I didn't commit a crime. You don't get to tell me what to do.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Why are you yelling at me?
Because I have every
Who
right to
are
right
you?
now.
What's your badge number?
321 Guerrero, Guerri. Make sure you spell it right.
If you're this scared of a guy in a
I've been here
swimsuit,
for 20 years.
20 years is important. We'll get back to that shortly.
you're terrified of a guy in a swimsuit. I didn't do anything.
You can shut your mouth now.
They just detained me. I explained. There's no gun. That guy
I don't
has a gun.
detain anybody for no reason.
Then what reason?
Because I
What
told you
crime
to
did I commit for you to detain
shut
me?
your mouth so I can explain it to you?
Are you in charge of this lady? Who's the sarge? This is absurd. Why am I in handcuffs on the ground? Are you a supervisor?
No, he's not.
Can someone explain why I'm handcuffed on
Can you shut your mouth so I can talk to you?
Look at you. You're furious. What did I do?
You did not listen.
You're not my boss.
Listen to me.
I don't need to listen to you.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. Who are you?
This is the only way.
I didn't commit a crime. I don't give a fuck. I didn't commit a crime. She doesn't get to detain me.
Yes,
pull
I
her
do.
gun. Pull her gun on me.
Because when
Put
you
me on
put
the
your
ground.
hands in your pocket and
I
I'm
didn't
getting
commit
a
a
phone call
crime.
of a
I don't
gun,
care.
you
You're
don't
that
wanna
terrified?
listen.
You shouldn't be a cop if you're that terrified.
I've been here for 20 years, punk.
Yeah. Here. Go somewhere real.
Ryan is referencing the fact that Palm Beach Gardens is home of the PGA, some of the lowest crime rates in Florida, and neighbors Mar-a-Lago.
You're terrified in Palm Beach Gardens. Are you a supervisor? Can you ask this lady why I'm in handcuffs? Tell her what crime I've committed.
I keep trying to tell you.
Go ahead,
You
what
keep
crime?
talking over me.
What crime?
Okay, let's bring it down a notch,
No,
okay?
just tell me what crime I'm in handcuffs for.
Because I get called in because
Crime.
someone is...
What suspicion?
You don't need to be in crime.
Yes, I do. To detain me, you need
detained.
suspicion of a crime.
No, you do not.
Yes, you do. You don't know the law? Please explain it to them. You cannot just go around detaining random people.
Can you calm down for a second?
I'm in handcuffs.
Can you calm down? Obviously, we're not
Can I
getting
stand
anywhere.
up? I'll calm down if I can stand up.
No, you're not
you can
standing
have
up.
a seat on the ground.
For what
not standing
crime?
up.
What did
I'm
I
in
do?
charge, not you.
No, you're not.
And you blue nail polish, cute.
Okay.
No.
I'm not gonna do it.
What did I do? Down, all right?
What did I do?
All right, don't try to get up. Sit down.
Excuse me, sir. Are you in charge?
Nope.
Can someone tell me why I'm in
I already
handcuffs?
told someone to
What
get charged to
crime
get here.
or what?
Right now, all I need you for to do is keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm not gonna do it. Arrest me.
You are under
Yeah,
arrest.
I want you. Okay, arrest me.
You're
Go ahead,
under
take me to
arrest for
jail.
resisting. I am
Go
gonna
ahead,
take
take
you
me to jail. Take me to jail right now. Take me to jail. Do it. Do it.
Oh, I will.
Do it. I'm ready.
going to.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready.
What's your name, dude?
Excuse me.
What's your name? What's your
Allow
name?
me to stand up
What's
and
your name?
No.
No.
Negative. Doesn't work that way.
Okay. Tell me what crime I'm here for.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. You are under arrest.
For what crime?
You have to give your name. You're already on arrest.
That's fine. What crime
Don't
though?
worry. She already told you.
She's already got
Resisting arrest is a secondary charge. That's a secondary charge.
It's not a secondary.
Then take me to jail. I'm not
You are
going
going to jail. Don't
Okay,
worry
let's
about
go.
it. I got you.
Let's go.
There's your supervisor right
That's
there.
fine. I'm ready. Take me.
You can sit there.
I'm ready to go to jail. Take me.
You're gonna go.
Is
Trust
your
me.
body camera on, sir?
All our body cameras are on.
Perfect.
A supervisor finally arrives on scene, and though both parties called 911, the officers appear to already be siding with the man that brandished his firearm.
So this motherfucker, we pull up. The other guy felt threatened by him.
What am I obstructing?
He's standing here. All right. The other guy that called is armed.
Can you start up for a minute so I can?
That's what I'm talking about.
Stop.
I'm not going to stop
Put him
talking.
on his face on the ground.
Stop.
I'm not going to stop talking. Arrest
Stop.
me. Arrest me.
You are under arrest.
Okay, take me to
I got you.
Take me to jail.
Go ahead.
Caller calls. I guess he was doing this, harassing the out of his wife, yelling and screaming, causing a 38.
He's harassing
This one is harassing.
his wife?
Yes.
Wait, the caller's wife or his wife?
His wife. The caller has a gun. This guy came at him the way he came at us, and he opened up his shirt. He came out here. Me and Strzelecki roll up. He's got his hands in his pocket, and I go, bro, take your hands out of your pocket, right? And then when he goes and pulls the phone out, and he goes to put it back. And I said, keep your hands out of your pocket, and I throw down on him.
Officer Guerrero just made up a series of events that are close to true, but are manipulated just enough to portray her actions as lawful. First, she claims that they approached Ryan and that she drew her firearm because his hand was in his pocket. But what really happened is the officer drew her weapon only after Ryan told her not to talk to him so disrespectfully, 7 seconds after his hands were removed from his pocket.
Come in, how you doing? Keep hands out your pockets for me.
I'm not the one with the gun.
Sir, I don't keep your hands out of your pockets. Put the phone
I
down.
haven't done a crime. Don't talk to me like
Listen
that.
to me. I don't know you.
Listen,
you can put
I
that
don't
down.
know you. You're the one with the gun. Why
Get down on the ground now. Get down on the ground.
She then makes up a third time as she continues to embellish her story by adding language that was never used and pretending that she was dealing with Ryan all by herself.
He goes and pulls the phone out, and he goes to put it back. I said, keep your hands out of your pocket, and I throw down on him. And he goes, where am I going to put a gun on your bathing suit? I said, I don't know you, right? So then he goes to go back in his pockets again. Now he's laughing, and I go, get on the ground. Right, so he gets on the ground, he tosses his phone to the side, and I go, put your hands behind your back. So I cuff him up, he's like, look at you, you piece of shit, you're fucking, like, just went off. You have no right to detain me. He goes, resisting arrest is a secondary, and I'm like, what are you talking about? So obviously he's amped up on something. But when he, like the first couple times when he didn't want to listen to me about keeping his hands out of his pockets, I thought it was funny, I drew down on him.
Okay.
That guy.
Has anybody talked to?
Not yet, because Mike came running out, Joe went running out. I'm over here literally by myself with this guy.
All right. Are you okay to go talk to her?
Yes.
The supervisor tells her to talk to the woman who ignited the situation.
Insulting me, threatening me. So I had to call my husband.
Guess me.
She steps aside with the first officer on scene, and they mute their cameras. The first officer appears to tell that the suspect admitted to lifting his shirt to show his firearm. 5 minutes later, they return to speak with the only one that committed a crime. Well, prior to the officer's arrival, that is.
You wish to tell me what happened here today so I can have a better understanding?
Yeah, I mean, my wife called me. This is where my involvement started. My wife called me.
That's your wife?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was in the apartment putting groceries away, and she called me and said that there was a guy harassing her at the pool.
Okay. Was it that guy over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I just ran over here. And as soon as I got here, he got out of the pool and started screaming.
At you?
At me and my wife.
Okay. What was he saying?
He was saying something like, your wife is f***ing crazy. She's f***ing crazy. She's making me move. Or I'm not going to move. And that's kind of how it started. It was just like, basically hurling insults at my wife. But then he got out of the pool and he started like swinging his arms up and down, like a gorilla or something, just like.
Ryan does make some wild gestures with his arms. They are easily identified as referring to the pool and telling the couple to leave. Never did he ball his fists or, quote, swing his arms up and down like a gorilla or something.
He's obviously a lot bigger than me, and I didn't, want to get involved. I was trying to pull my wife away, and she just got closer.
He got closer?
No. He got out of the pool and started walking in our direction. I was like, he came out of the pool at that corner. I was at this corner.
Okay.
He got out and came a little bit closer, then my wife went up to him. I tried to get in between them and push my wife back.
Was she saying anything to him at that point?
I don't remember. I don't probably, but I don't remember.
Okay.
And she, I'm not sure what happened after that. And yeah, that's.
At what point did the gun become involved?
I'm not really sure. It was after that, but
Well, how did he know that you were armed?
I'm not sure.
You told that other officer that you put your hands up like this so that
my wife
the
said
gun
that.
is displayed.
I'm not completely sure, to be honest with you. I know it didn't come out of the holster or anything like that.
No, I didn't say it came out, but how was he able to know that you were armed? Because he called us and said that you were armed. So how did he know that?
I don't know. I mean, if I lift my shirt up, you could see it.
Okay.
But-
So did you want him to see that you were armed? Did you tell him you were armed?
I don't think so. No.
The man is obviously lying and has now told two different versions of events to two separate officers at the expense of Ryan. Bethany leaves suddenly and meets with the others with their body cams turned off, and when they return to question the suspect again, they try a more firm approach and receive a third version of events more closely related to the truth.
Okay, so we spoke with that gentleman. Okay, I spoke to him. I'm trying to understand exactly what happened again. Can you explain to me from your perspective what happened?
I think I already explained it as well as I can.
From the time that you got the phone call from your wife, she calls you, hey, I'm in an argument over here with so-and-so. Did she say, can you come help? What happened?
She said that he was harassing her.
Okay, so what happened? You came over here and what? Where was he located when you came in here?
He was swimming when I came. He got out of the pool on that side.
Okay, and where was your wife at?
To be honest, I'm not sure.
Okay, so you're in that corner and he's in that corner. Okay, so what happened from there?
Like I said, I think he started screaming, he balled his fist up, he started, lifting his fist up and down, he started walking closer.
Yeah, he said.
Well, hold on, ma'am.
Hold on.
Yeah. Do you mind just? Yeah.
He started screaming. He really started screaming as soon as he got out of the pool. As soon as I got here.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm like almost having an anxiety attack.
No
right
problem.
now.
If you need fire rescue, I'll call them for you. If you need to be checked out.
I'm
Just whenever you're ready. I'm just trying to understand everybody's side of what happened here. So he gets out of the pool. He's in that corner. You come in here, and then what happened?
He started screaming. He started getting closer. He started balling up his fists.
So he's
and
walking
making
towards
threats.
you?
Yes.
Okay.
I think then my wife got closer to him, and I tried to insert myself in between them.
Okay.
So at that point, we were maybe like 4 or 5 feet apart.
Okay. At what point in time did you pull up your shirt?
Somewhere in there.
Okay.
To be honest, I'm really not sure.
What was your intentions when you pulled up your shirt?
I really am not comfortable saying anymore. I'm so hazy in my memory that I don't want to say the wrong thing. Can I wait till I have a lawyer?
Sure, absolutely. That's 100% up to you. Okay.
Can you tell me, am I going to need a lawyer? Am I going to?
That's up to you. I mean, you can request a lawyer anytime you want. These right here is surveillance footage, though. I'm just letting you know. Okay. So.
Out of everything that has happened, the suspect almost makes the right move by nearly invoking his Sixth Amendment right to counsel during this investigation. He should have pleaded the Fifth to begin with, but instead, he appears to have incriminated himself while simultaneously raising questions concerning his integrity. Furthermore, it's important to know that when exercising your Sixth Amendment right, you must assert that you want a lawyer present during questioning. This was made clear from the infamous case where a suspect said, quote, "Just give me a lawyer, dog." The court ruled that he was not invoking his right to counsel because the request was too ambiguous to trigger the Sixth Amendment. Here, the man asks if he can wait for a lawyer.
Can I wait till I have a lawyer?
Sure, absolutely.
And then again, asking if he's going to need a lawyer.
Can you tell me, am I going to need a lawyer? Am I going to...
That's up to you.
The answer is yes. Do not talk to cops. They cannot compel your speech. Unfortunately, because the compulsory education system neglects teachings concerning human rights, the man never uttered the proper phrase, and the officers continue asking questions.
Okay, we'll be right back with you.
We just wanted to give you the opportunity because we're going to look at those cameras and we just want to make sure that what we're going to watch matches what you're saying. That's all. I'm just trying to, honestly, like, you may not feel like it, but we're trying to help you out. Because what I don't want is for you to give us one statement, or not really a statement at all, that doesn't match what's going to be on that camera. If what you're telling us matches the camera, then okay, I get it. But we're going to have a problem if what you're telling me and what I watched does not match.
Well, I mean, I'm telling you, I lifted my shirt up. If I lift my shirt up, you could see it.
Okay.
But,
so did you want him to see that you were armed? Did you tell him you were armed?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
I wasn't, I mean...
How long ago did you get your CCW?
About a little under a year.
And you had to attend a class, right,
Yes.
for that?
Yeah.
Okay. At any point during your encounter with him, did you inform him that you were armed?
I mean, I think that was informing him that I was armed.
By lifting up your shirt?
Yes.
So it wasn't like announcing, hey, I'm armed, you're threatening us, like nothing like that was exchanged? Okay, we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. You already asked for a lawyer. We'll leave it there.
Bethany now joins the other officers to discuss a game plan.
Has anybody contacted HOA to get it?
They're working on it. They're drawing it down now.
Okay. So either
file, too.
yeah, I was going to say either you hold him or you file, but we have a weapon, and it was used in the crime.
Well, we'll take the weapon.
So
I'm not worried about that.
what are you going to take the weapon for?
Right now, pending the outcome of this investigation.
Okay. Sure. So then I would go with that then. Take him for the
He's
resist
already
without.
outplayed it.
Yeah.
What do you think, Bev?
And then, I mean, if anything, file on him. You can let him know, hey, we're taking your firearm, pending the outcome of this investigation. But
I feel like at this point they both deserve to go, and I'll tell you why. He took a
The officers shut off their cameras, but ultimately, Ryan was arrested for resisting arrest, though he was never under arrest for an arrestable offense, which is why after being driven around in the squad car for a few hours, he was released without charges just before the officers booked him. While on scene, the officers did review the cameras from the pool and confirmed that the armed man did almost everything he could to further instigate the conflict. Rather than removing himself and his wife from the insults Ryan is alleged to have yelled towards them, Ryan maintains that he never uttered any threats towards the couple, and the surveillance footage does not have audio to confirm either side's claims. But if there were threats made, why is it that no specific threat was reported to the officers? I tried to find out when the suspect emailed me to demand that I remove the original video, but of course, he didn't respond to my inquiry. He did offer to provide his side of the story and suggested that I missed several details, but again, no claims of threats and no details added, other than the fact that his wife is expecting twins, which in hindsight makes his actions even more disturbing. I've been a very vocal supporter of the Second Amendment, but if we watch the video and imagine Ryan uttering the worst possible threats to the man and his wife, we still see several instances in which the couple could have left the scene. We also see that Ryan stays within a 10-foot area, while the couple closes the distance to Ryan. Brandishing a firearm is punishable by up to 1 year in prison, which means the man could have missed the birth of his children over such a petty argument. If you carry a concealed weapon, please have thicker skin and more sense than this to know when to walk away. Take this story as your lesson. Nobody was hurt, and somehow, despite his admissions on scene, the man escaped charges. But I'm sure that it still wasn't worth his time and the trouble it's caused this couple. Finally, for the past several months, Palm Beach Gardens police maintained radio silence. That is, until August 25th, when the chief announced that Bethany was fired after 19 and a half years in service.
What's your badge number?
321 Guerrero, G-U-E-R-R-I, make sure you spell it right.
If you're this scared of a guy in a
I've been here
swimsuit,
for 20 years.
you're terrified of a guy in a swimsuit. I didn't do anything.
6 more months, and we would have had to pay for her retirement. So far, this is the only record I've received regarding this incident, but I'm expecting more footage from the other officers soon. So let me know if you want another update on this story in the comments section when that rolls in. As for Ryan, there's quite a bit of news regarding his next actions, but he's limited to what he can say about it for now, so we'll have to wait a little longer for that. He plans on making announcements when he is ready to proceed, so be sure to swing by his channel to subscribe and let him know I sent you. Ryan's channel is linked here, and be sure to check out one of these other videos if you enjoyed this one.